Today I'm excited to share with you version 0 of Joy's web applications, available on both mobile and desktop and across platform. Designed for the future of finance, Joy's redesigned the way we transact, spend and invest. With a powerful AI performance, intuitive design and seamless crypto ecosystem integration, users will be able to experience finance like never before. Let's open the mobile application and take a look at the setup process here. So we're going to go ahead and open up our mobile browser here and head to the URL. From there, you can see we're good with a prompt asking us to actually install the application. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Now that's added to our home screen, what we're going to want to do is drag that down into our dock at the bottom. This will allow us to access this at any time. So let's go ahead and look at the application and actually walk through the end-to-end setup process. And as we go through this, I'll just point out some of the key features as we go through. So one of the things you can do is you can actually continue as a guest. The reason why we built this in was we wanted users to be able to experience the application without having to commit to that sign up first. So straight away we're good with this beautiful homepage, which gives us some additional information on Joy, as well as some useful links that users might be able to want. Let's go ahead and open the application. So this is the application interface here. So straight away we can see we have the agent's window in the middle, which allows the agent to communicate with you. And then underneath it, we have some action buttons. So this will be able to be programmed as these sort of quick actions that you might want the agent to carry out for you. So things like transfer money, swap some tokens, back a vault or deposit into a vault, and enable things like Sentinel mode. And then of course we have some account configurations here, like controls. Now in the back end of this, what we have is a smart account. And now what this means is you can actually set controls at the smart contract level. So this is things like what currencies the agent has access to, spending limits, as well as a whole host of other permissions that you can set. You remain in control at all times of your smart account. And then we have our automations. So you can ask the agent to create numerous different automations for you. Things like buy a token at this certain price, or set up a reoccurring transfer to a friend or a family member. So once you've created all these automations, you can actually view these as a list and be able to adjust these and delete them, of course. And then at the last configuration we have here is our view wallet. This will allow us to view all of your balances as well as all your vault holdings. So let's go ahead and sign in here. One of the things we've created here is this ability to be able to sign in a really intuitive way. So we've enabled passkeys, and this will allow you to create a smart wallet within a matter of seconds, using things like your iCloud to secure that wallet. We do have some other sign-in options available here, like social logins, like using Google and Discord. And of course, you can use your WorldCoin ID and your Ethereum wallet to sign in as well. But we're going to go ahead and create a passkey here. So we're going to go ahead and add our email address here and click continue. And we're going to go ahead and create this passkey. Now, one of the things you'll notice here is we can actually create passkeys not just in the iCloud, but also using Proton Pass and a whole host of other options, like using a YubiKey as an external security key for us to be able to create these passkeys. Now for this, we're actually going to go ahead and create an iCloud passkey. And that's it. As simple as that, we've been able to create a smart wallet and a smart account. And that's all the users will have to do to be able to sign up to use the application. Now we're going to go ahead and set this up now. Now for this particular version, version 0, we wanted to create a setup to be able to grab some information that users might be able to use some of the features that we have coming. So one of the most important ones here is actually claiming your username. So you think of your username in the application as like a gamer tag or a social handle. You'll be able to give this to friends and family, and they'll be able to use this to identify you in the app to transfer money to you. And there was a whole host of other features coming with your username. So we're going to go ahead and claim our username here. So we're just going to claim the username jamie.13. And as you can see, our email address has already been pasted in here, but you can change this if you wanted a different contact email address. And then we're going to get to our X handle. Now, one of the reasons why it's so important to use or to add your X handle here is this can actually be used as a second username, as well as using things like your avatar picture from your Twitter account. but we're also going to use this to track invites. So to use the application, you will need to add an X handle from somebody that's invited you. Now, this person doesn't have to actually directly invite you. You could just use one of the examples here, but we do have to have an X handle included for somebody that's invited you here. So we're going to go ahead and add the Twitter handle for Fred Elmstrong as the person that's invited me here. So FEHRASM. Fantastic. And we're going to go ahead and add our Ethereum address here. So all users, when they sign up for the application here, will actually get access or have receive some tokens, some governance tokens transferred to an external wallet at the moment. The reason why we're doing this is to allow, even in this version 0, users to be able to vote on feature releases that we have coming up, as well as updates. So we really want the community to be able to vote from day one on what we're doing here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add an address here into this field. That's great. And then we have a couple of tick boxes here that you can tick. So things like if you're a Monad community member, we have something special planned with them, and there may or may not be an Easter egg in the application if you are a Monad community member. And you can also tick here if you wanted to participate in the governance token sale as well. And then we just have some bits of information at the bottom as well as some terms and conditions. So we're going to go ahead and submit this setup form here. And that's it. Our account has now been set up and it's now ready to use. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this interface here and some key information. At the top, we can see our avatar. Now, eventually, in one of the feature releases, as part of this setup, we'll actually use the agent itself and a sub-agent within its framework to create a character for you. That's what we really want to be able to do here. But so at the moment, we've just used a placeholder avatar for all of our users. In the top left-hand corner, you can see we've got our username now. We have our balance available. We have our experience points, more on that to come, and our USD balance. As you can see here, currently the features are locked, but as we open these up over the next coming weeks, we'll email you with any updates. And some of the key information here, you can see here, we've gone ahead and created our smart account. So we can see our smart account ID here, our smart account address. So this is our smart wallet address. And of course, the network you're on. Currently, we're operating on the Monad virtual testnet that we've created. And then again, we have our character at the bottom. And as you can see here, eventually you'll be able to view your character in its origin story that we're going to create for review from the app. So that's a little demonstration here of the Joy web application mobile version. If we go ahead and just quickly click on the desktop, one of the things we should be able to see here is because we've gone ahead and created a mobile version that's using passkeys, and we go to sign in on the desktop application by logging in here. One of the things we can see here is we've been able to use the passkeys that we used to sign up on our mobile in the desktop application as well. So if we go ahead and open the app, there we go. So this is one of the awesome things with passkeys, that it's a cross-device service. So we've created them on mobile and we've signed up there, and now we've been able to use the desktop application without having to re-sign up or go through that process again. We've just been able to use the same passkeys that are held in the cloud that we've used on mobile and our desktop. So there we go. That was a demonstration of the Joy web application. We'll be releasing features as they become available. And yeah, please let us know if you've got any sort of issues signing up, or if you've got any feedback, of course. Jump into Discord where we can answer any questions. But thanks for taking the time to do this demo, and we look forward to unlocking the features in the coming weeks.